The iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus don't look all that different from last year's iPhone SIXS and SIXS Plus. You'll have to wait for next year's iPhone 7s for major changes, and of course rumors are already plentiful. The biggest cosmetic difference, besides the removal of the headphone jack elephant in the room, is that both the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are, finally, water and dust resistant with an IP67 rating. That means you'll be able to take either of them under up to 1 meter of water for about 30 minutes. The water resistance level isn't as high on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus as it is on the Galaxy S7 and most other water-resistant phones, all of which support IP68 water and dust resistance. The difference is that you can submerge the Galaxy S7 in 5 meters of water versus 1 meter with the iPhone 7. Unless you literally swim with your phones, it's really not a huge deal, but it's a shame that Apple's water resistance rating is a tad lower. We dunked both iPhones in a beer stein full of water to see if they'd pass the test, and they did with flying colors. Both phones were fully operational after several submersion tests. We even played music on the iPhone 7 Plus while it was underwater in the glass, and it pumped out sound like normal. If anything, the speakers sounded better with the amplification of the glass and water. Speaking of speakers, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus now have 2 speaker grills on the bottom edge of the phone because the 3.5mm headphone jack is gone. That's right, folks. You only have the Lightning port now for headphones, or you have to go wireless or use the provided adapter, which comes in the box. More on that later. Apparently, the headphone jack took up a ton of space, and now that it's gone, Apple added a Taptic engine in its place, which provides haptic feedback when you press the home button. The haptic feedback is key because now the home button isn't a press-able button, it's a flat, solid surface. You press it to unlock your phone, double press it to trigger Apple Pay when the screen is off, and double press it when the screen is on to trigger multitasking mode. When you press it, it provides the same haptic feedback you feel when you use 3D Touch on an app icon. You feel a small vibration, and that's it. Some people will miss the physical button, but it hasn't bothered us yet. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus maintain the same aluminum body, and the only difference is the placement of the antenna lines. Now, they curve around the corners instead of slashing across the back. The new iPhones even share the same respective screen sizes as last year's iPhones, a 4.7-inch display on the 7, and a 5.5-inch screen for the 7 Plus. The Plus sports a resolution of 1920 x 1080 pixels, and its smaller brother packs 1334 x 750 pixels. Both screens are 25% brighter than the SIXS and display a wide color gamut. But the differences are still noticeable, and they're particularly obvious on the new color options, black and jet black. Jet black features a pristine, mirror-like surface and a high gloss finish.